Is everyone in our meeting for today? Okay, that's good. So we're going to start. So, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I am your teacher, Noel Divino Andres, your English teacher in literature. So, before we go on, before we go proceed to our lesson, let us pray first. So, who wants to volunteer out to our prayer? Okay, Donalyn, can you please lead us a prayer? Okay, thank you. Okay. 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 Thank you, Miss Donalyn. So let us check our attendance first. Okay. So for the boys, so is Johnson Landicho is um present today? Okay. Thank you. Carl Desaguen, are you present today? Very good. Ben Garcia. Okay. Wilson Jumampo. Okay, very good. Nilson Jumampo. Okay, very good. So for the girls, okay, let us see. Alex Mondragon, are you in? Okay, very good. Cassie, okay. Cassie Perez, okay. Jumampo, Jumampo, Donnelly Jumampo, sorry. Okay. Margaret Bartolome. Is Margaret Bartolome is in? Okay, she is in. What about Jennifer Disagun? Is she in? Okay, very good. Okay, very good. No one is absent today. So, okay. So, let us review. So, yesterday, we talked about, or we discussed about the story of, okay, the story of the necklace, written by, oh, you couldn't still remember the author of the necklace? Okay, Guy Mausapan. Okay, Mausapan. Okay, so okay, if you could still remember the story of the necklace, what can you say about the lesson that you gained in the story that we discussed last time? Okay, can you share your idea? Carl de Sabun, Carl, are you okay, Carl? Okay, very good, Carl. Okay, okay. Mm. Okay, the moral lesson of the necklace that we discussed is all about contentment or be contented on everything that you have or in everything that you have in your life. Okay, very good. So you still remember. What about you, Donalyn? Okay, Donalyn, very good. Okay, it's correct also. You must keep on God. Okay, so we have our simple activity for this morning. So who wants to volunteer to read our direction? Okay, Carl? Okay, very good, Carl. Okay, arrange the jumbled letters. Okay, so you are about to arrange the jumbled letters below. Then you're going to write your idea about the words that you have formed. Okay, so it is five jumbled letters below. Then you're going to arrange and give your ideas about what the words that have formed. So I will give you a 10 minutes to answer this question or this activity. So timer starts now. Okay, time is up. So okay, who wants to volunteer number one? So it is unconditional love. Very good. Donalyn. So what can you say about unconditional love. Okay, very good. So when we say about conditional love is no affection without any limitation. Without any limitation, love without conditions. Yeah, we always saying that love has no limitation and has no condition. Okay, very good. Donnelly, what about Alex from number two? Okay, very good. Decision making. So what can you say about decision making? Okay, okay, very good. It is a process of making choices by identifying a decisions, gathering and information, and assessing alternative resolutions. So in decision making, you are responsible to decide by yourself the best resolution or solution for your problem. For example, this there are two different things that you have to choose between. For example, let us say the bad and the wrong. So, what do you think that you are going to choose? Of course, it depends upon yourself. What about number three? Sacrifice. Very good, very good. So, Ben is very attentive. He answer already number three is sacrifice. Okay, very good. It is an act of slaughtering an animal to an animal or a person who's surrendering a person as an offering to God. For example, biblically, there is a story of Moses, Abraham rather, of his child. He will sacrifice his child to offer to God, but God, uh, he didn't continue. Uh, Instead, he gave a lot of blessings to Abraham because his sacrifice and his trust to God is very fulfillment or very very strong to him. So what about what about number four? Okay, Wilson, love. So what can you say about love? So this is a very easy. It's all about loving someone or something. There are different types of love. You are loving something or things, or you are loving someone. Are you in love? Are you in love? Okay, you are not in love, but always in love with God. Okay, what about number five? The last one? Yes, Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer, it's about faith. What can you say about faith? This is a complete trust or confidence in someone or something. So this is a faith. Your complete your trust or faith or trust, what we call love. We believe that faith plus trust is equals to love. Yeah, okay. So, okay, children, or okay, students. So, what can you say about the picture in your screen? Okay, okay. Hmm. It is a okay, very good. Okay. Hmm. So, what can you say? What do you think is in the picture? It is a bell. Very good. So, what can you say about the picture? Okay, okay, Alex. Okay, it's huge. Okay, very good. So, what do you think the bell symbolizes all about? What the bell symbolizes? It symbolizes what? It's all about it is a calling or it's a call. It's a calling. This is from the Christian in the religion of Christianity or Christians. So, bell it symbolizes the attraction or a call to God. Okay, what do you commonly or where do you commonly see this bell in your town or in our town? Okay, very good. In the church. Okay, we commonly see the bell at the tower or if there is a tower at the church, in the church. Then they are ringing or ringing the bell every 6 o'clock p.m., every 3 p.m., and every 12 p.m. also. This is from the Christianity. It says this is a time to pray. It is time to pray. That's the meaning. But what do you think the picture take place, or where do you think the picture, if we criticize the um thing, where this picture located, or where this bell located, in what country do you think? Do you think it is in the Philippines? No, it is from China. So they are Chinese. Okay. So I want you to watch this video. Watch this video. The okay, this video. So I want you to watch this video first. Okay, so I am opening the video. So let us watch this video together. Everyone, you must attentively listen and understand the content of this video. Okay, there's something wrong with our video. So, okay, upon watching the video, so let us see. So, I will tackle about the summary of the story. So, we have the protagonist and the antagonist of the story. So, the protagonist of powers of the characters in the story is Kwang Yu and Kong Ai. Okay, they are the protagonists. Then, they are the good character. Then, we have a antagonist. So he is Celestial August, the son of heaven, Yung Lu. So he is the antagonist. He is the bad character of the story. So the nearly 500 years ago, the Celestial August and Yung Lu commanded his greatest Belmis and Unmuders and create a bell that will create sound that reaches 100 So as what you watch in the video, uh, Celestial August and Yunglu commanded his greatest bell mist. So they want to create a big bell that will reaches the sound to 100 Li. Then the surfer headed by Quan Yu, they tried to cast a bell twice but gold. They say the spearheaded Quan Yu they tried to cast a bell, so they need to cast the bell twice. Okay, gold, silver, brass, and iron wouldn't melt together because they want these elements combine each other. So at first, when the Son of Heaven heard about it, yan, the Son of Heaven, he got angry and he spake nothing. He became angry, the Son of Heaven. When the second time the Celestial August learned about the situation, and oh, the Celestial August now they know the situation, what can be the best resolution. He got angrier and sent Huang Yu letter warning him that Yan, he warning Kwang Yu to become angrier than him, that he wouldn't successfully cast a bell because, as what we said earlier, he didn't melt them together. He would be condemned to death. Okay, let us go back. So, the spearheaded Kwang Yun cast the bell but didn't make it. So that's why the celestial August and the Son of Heaven become angrier and they sent a letter that he will be condemned to death. Hmm. He will sacrifice to death. Then, Huang Ngai is a daughter of Huang Yu. She is exquisite, but her heart is much more beautiful than her face. She's so beautiful. Then, Huang Ngai found the letter. He found the letter, read it, and kept mum about it. She sought her consult for an advice. The astrologer, informed her that gold and brass will never melt in wedlock, and silver and iron will embrace until the flesh of maiden is melted and blood of virgin is mixed in the metal fusion. So in in this case, they need a sacrifice. Someone is need to sacrifice to melt all the gold, brass, and silver and wedlock and iron. They need a virgin, uh, need a blood of virgin blood, okay, to mix the metal fusion. Hmm. Thus, in this third attempt, Kongay leaped in the crucible. His father couldn't do anything. Okay, his father couldn't do anything. He was sorrowful, but they need to follow the order of Celestial August and Yung Lu. They casted the bell with success. Okay, they successfully casted the bell. As they rang the bell, it created a sound that deeper, mellower, and mightier than other bells. So, compared to the other bell, this bell is very much beautiful, very beautiful sound that is created. The deeper and the mellower and the mightier than any other bells around the world. Hmm. So, after knowing the story of the soul of the great bell and upon watching the video and summarizing the video to you, so let us see the uh, the guided questions. So, what do you think is a lesson of the story? So, uh, who can tell me the lesson or the story? Anyone? Okay, very good. Good. So, the story of the lesson of the story is sometimes we need to sacrifice because sacrifice can make the things we are deciding become better. Sacrificing is a virtue. Likewise, likewise, did by the sacrifice to the one who sacrificed her blood, her virgin blood, to have a great bell, in whole regular reaches 100 li. So, what follows did you learn from the story? Aside from sacrifice, can you, what do you learn? What did you learn? Okay, very good. Love. Love is very important for everybody, for anyone else. Because we don't need to sacrifice if there's no love. If you trust without love, that's not love. Right? Okay, very good. So we have a number three. What are the main characters of the story? So who are the main of the characters? We have we have Celestial August. We have Kwang Yun. We have, okay, anyone? Okay, very good. So why it was entitled the Soul of the Great Bell? So who can tell me? What do you think? Why it was entitled the Soul of the Great Bell? Because because by commanded by the Son of Heaven and Kwang Yu, that it will never happen. It will never happen to mix or the bell. It will never uh, that will never happen without sacrifice. So that's why it becomes the soul of the great bell. It is great bell because it is made by iron, gold, then rebels. But then the soul is the sacrifice of the virgin blood, which is the virgin blood is the girl in the story who sacrificed herself for the bell. Yo, that is the why it is entitled. So what is the genre of the story all about? Do you think it is love, sacrifice, sorrow? It could be. It could be sorrowful. It could be. It could be. Uh, it could be love. So the genre is universal. This story was in universal. No. Universal. What I mean is not universal, but it is um easy to know the genre. It could be low, it could be sorrowful, it could be drama. I don't admit it is a drama, but there is a part that there is a drama. Then, okay. So, did you have fun in reading or watching and listening the video? So, now answer the questions in the story wheel to get to know more about folktales. So, we are going to answer the will, the story will to to get more about the folktales. So, you are about to answer this for only 10 minutes. So, okay, okay, very good. So, we have our generalization, the story of the great soul of the great bell. In the chart below, or the next slide, you are going to identify the values and traditions of the Chinese people that you can get from reading selections. Cite the supporting detail or details in the story to prove your claim. The answer the process questions below. So you are about to identify the different values and traditions of the Chinese people that we discussed earlier, which is from the story of the Soul of the Great Bell. Then you are you need to support your details, or you need to prove your claim in what part of the story uh, did or does the tradition includes in the story that will support your proof that that is a traditions or one of the values of or the traditions of Chinese. So here is a table. Okay, I will give you another minutes to answer this question or this table. Very good. So we have our application. So express your point of view by writing an essay about what are you willing to sacrifice for your family. Follow the rubric below. So you are going to follow this rubric. So you are about to write an essay, entitled or the theme or theme. What are you willing to sacrifice for your family? So what are the things or what are you willing to sacrifice for your family? Like as what the girl did in the story, he sacrificed herself. What about you? What can you sacrifice for your family? Okay, you will about to follow the directions or the following rubric at this side. Okay, so for your assessment, so in order to understand the story of the soul of the great bell, okay, so you are about to answer this question. So I will give you a couple of minutes to answer this question. She is the one who sacrificed herself for the sake of to save her father from death. Okay. He, that she is the one who sacrificed herself, the soul of the soul, to have the bell, to make the rather to create the bell, to sacrifice herself instead of her father. Who is the author of the story? So easy. He is the emperor who commanded to build an imperial capital. Who is that? What kind of folk tale, a story literature, the soul of the great bell? What kind of folk tale it is? So he is a famous bell. Is meet in the wait, hold on. In the empire who tasked make the bells. Who is that one who commanded to create the bell? And the person who consulted Kongai on how to blend the mix. He is the one who tell that uh, why the bell what the elements can combine. What dynasty at the time when you ruled the Peking city? How many attempts before the Great Bell was made? And what is an element to be able to blend? What is the current capital of the China as of today? So you're about to answer all of this question. So for your assignment, I will now give you assignment advance. So you're about to write a reflection essay again about the story of the Great Bear. So what is your realization? I realized intended. I realized that I intended to. So that's all. So I hope you learn everyone. So in our lesson. So um is there any reaction, suggestions? None? Okay. And so far. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you your for your active listening to our lesson for today, which is the intent of the story that we about to discuss is the soul of the great bell. So next meeting we'll be having our um, quiz about the soul of the great bell. So just keep on learning and just keep on um, understand the story. So I will give you the link and I will post it to our GC the link of this PowerPoint presentation. So that's all class. So thank you and thank you for your active participation. Keep safe and